Hi, I'm Andy, and welcome to the Eco Cha Tea Club. This is month 1, and today we are brewing an award-winning Dong Ding Oolong tea. I'm going to brew in a tea judging set today because this is a competition tea, but you go ahead and use your favorite brewing method to brew along with me right now, if you will. I'm going to go ahead and brew tea and talk while I'm brewing. I'm brewing 6 grams of tea for 3 minutes. This is a bit of a reverse of the standard tea judging method. When these teas are in competition, they brew 3 grams of tea leaves for 6 minutes, which offers the tea judges a perception of the tea that allows them to assess the shortcomings of the tea, where the tea doesn't reach a perfect brew. I like to change that up a little bit and get a better sense of what the tea will taste like when I brew it at home. The Lugu Farmers Association Dong Ding Oolong competition was started in 1976 and has become a world leader in oolong tea competitions. It was created to preserve and promote traditional specialty tea in the Lugu township in Nantou County, Taiwan. The tradition that is developed there is to brew a medium oxidized, medium roasted tea. So that means that the leaves are, in their processing, they're allowed to oxidize enough to take away the real green, fresh green grassy flavor and mellow it out, give it more body, give it more substance. Roasting brings out these qualities that just give it a heartier, bolder flavor and this kind of complex bouquet of aroma. Professional tea judges will assess all the teas entered and grade them in various stages along the way. The first step of assessment is visually assessing the brewed tea. So I just gave it a swirl to allow the dust particles to collect in the bottom of the bowl at the center. And now I can see the transparency and the radiance of the tea. The local artisans and tea professionals that are entering their teas are giving it all they got in creating a competition tea. They're choosing a batch that they think is ideal for making Dong Ding Oolong, and then they're carefully going through the steps, every step of the way. They roast the tea 2, 3, 4 times for several hours at a time at a low temperature. And this is a painstaking process that requires a lot of insight into what's going on in the chemistry of the leaf each step of the way. The judges will brew the tea for 6 minutes, and then they'll let the brewed tea sit for 6 minutes, and they won't even smell the leaves until they have cooled down to a temperature where they can really assess. It just allows the perception of the leaves at a certain temperature, allows the judge to tell the most from it. Whether it's 6 minutes or not, I'm going to smell the leaves now. Oh, I got goosebumps. It's true. I do. That happens every time. Call me a geek. I can't help it. I'm getting like fall smells, dried leaves, piney scent, fresh cut wood, and roasted, kind of toasted grains of sweetness from the aroma of the dried leaves. I'll roughly go through the tea judging steps. After the tea leaves, the brewed tea leaves are smelled, the tea judge will often submerge their teaspoon in the tea and get a subtler aroma coming off the brewed tea. Same, you get a real sweetness. It's incredible. It's super subtle, but it's almost like a pure sweet smell. It's like honey or brown sugar or something. Okay, here we go, my sip, my first sip. Really balanced. I brewed 6 grams for 3 minutes. That's kind of a midway, as I said, between the tea judging competition and what you might do at home. If I were brewing tea at home in a gong fu pot, I'd typically use 8 to 10 grams and for a much shorter brewing interval. 8 to 10 grams of tea in a gong fu teapot, you can start out at 40 seconds on your first brew and then incrementally increase the brewing time. It's sweet, it's cleansing the palate, it's got just enough astringency to make it a refreshing kind of zing on the tongue, and then the nose, exhaling. It's very complex. That's what I love about roasted teas. A medium oxidized tea maintains a good amount of its original freshness that you get from Gaoshan cha or high mountain tea, some greener oolongs. It has some of that. It has some of that flowery freshness, or at least fruity freshness to it. Thanks so much for being here today and participating in the Tea Club, and upload your videos of you brewing tea or add your comments here below. Thanks again. See you next month.